Hey guys, I'm Mike from Visual Gaming, and I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 on Skidrow. This is free for all, and this is a requested setup from pimpdady131. His or her, probably a him again, because Pimp Daddy. Right. His request was an M4A1 with thermal and heartbeat sensor, throwing knife, and a smoke grenade. So the other things I'm using are Akimbo G18s, the Bling Pro, of course, Stopping Power, and Ninja Pro. Stopping Power Pro is Pro. Stopping Power is Pro as well, and then I'm using Final Stand as my death streak, and kill streaks are Harrier, AC-130, and a nuke. So this is actually the fourth in a row request setup that I've done on Skidrow, and I'm loving it. It's a great map. So I'm going to talk about my opinions on this request and what I did and did not like about it. So first of all, the M4A1 is a good gun, is a decent gun. Without the silencer, it does a good amount of damage, which is nice. Heartbeat sensor, I mentioned this in the last request video, that I'm not a big fan of it. It's most people that are new to it spend most of their time looking at the heartbeat sensor, and here I think I go on a banana tear all up in their face. Yeah, this might have been it. I think I got like my Harrier right away here, but most people spend their time looking just at the heartbeat sensor, trying to get kills with them. That's not good because not everyone's going to show up on the heartbeat sensor. So I'm not a big fan of using it. So yeah, and then the thermal. I think thermal is the worst attachment. I'm pretty sure it's the worst attachment you can ever put on a gun. I really dislike it. Especially if on a sniper it's okay, but on assault rifles and stuff I really dislike it because it's annoying. It's basically like I'm sniping with. It is like I'm sniping with an assault rifle at most times. The only thing it's good at is seeing through smoke and whatnot. And there I got owned by a claymore. I do that a lot. I see the claymore trying to run around, turn around and run away, but I get owned. But the other thing is the throwing knife. It's good. I don't think I actually got any kills with the throwing knife here, so that sucks. And that guy owned in the mouth. Smoke grenades are. I hate them. I don't like using them because they're pretty much useless. However, late in this game, I believe, I kind of figured out a strategy that I could use. Right around here where that long hallway is, throw the smoke grenade down, and then that not only gives me cover, but it also lets me take my my thermal to advantage, because that way people can't see me. I can just shoot right through the smoke. And so I called in my Harrier there, and in the middle of the map, and don't think I got many kills. If any, I might have got one or two, and then here the guy spawns, this guy spawns right behind me, so that was kind of stupid. But as always in Skidrow, I am looking for a general area of interest where I'll get kills, and on free for all, it seems to be this area right here where I'm going to be getting the most kills. So I try to do good around here, and like that hallway, and this is the long hallway I was talking about, this one right here. So this area is basically where I will be camping for the well, not camping, but I will be patrolling for the most part of this video, and it might be here where I actually just don't get any kills, but I just camp out for the longest time before I finally decide to rush out. So again, just basically patrolling it, and that's what I like to do in free for all. Usually is I like to find an area where people are gonna be going for sure, and then just kind of patrol. Like for example, Wasteland, that underground tunnel thing. That's where that's where the point of interest is on that map. So that's where I'm gonna go. In this case, it's kind of that area right there where I was. So again, the other thing I like is revenge kills. When you kill people, they're gonna be spawning somewhere, and if it's close enough, they're gonna come running back to you, trying to get that revenge kill. Because if you're like me, at least, and here I kept thinking I had a stun grenade, so that's why you're going to see me just throw random smoke grenades like there's flashes, but if you're like me, I dislike being killed, and I really like to kill people that killed me, so I do really like going for revenge kills, and even if, I'm guilty of, going for revenge kills and, dying, 6 times in a row before I finally get the kill, or something absurd like that. So, if you're like me, you're the person that, if you're up against people like me, then you're going to be getting a lot of kills with revenge kills. So, yeah, and this is another house that was pretty good in terms of kills. That's basically where the people like to run by, and sitting in this corner trying to recover some health, keeping an eye on the heartbeat sensor, but not gluing them to the heartbeat sensor. Gluing my eyes, I don't know if I mentioned eyes, but really listening. This was late at night, so no one was in vent talking, and didn't have any distractions. So, looking for some action, trying to listen up in there. I believe I heard or saw my heartbeat sensor some guys coming, and nope, decided just to run up and go to my little patrol area. And there I saw a Harrier, so I was like, okay, I really gotta start running. But that guy, he's kind of, you know, in the head. So at this point, I see this guy on my heartbeat sensor. I'm like, okay, I don't know if he's like in this alleyway somewhere, or if he's up in the little housing area, the long hallway. And so I check here. I'm like, okay, thought that was ahead, but this guy decided to pop his face out, and he got onto the mouth. And so okay, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna chill in here. And I'm like, all right, so he's probably up there. So I'm just gonna take one more look around here, maybe a couple more, see that guy in there with cold blood. And I'm like, I'm running low on ammo, so I don't really want to use all of it, because I'm not a big fan of sniping with G18s, even though I'm good at it. It's not the best thing to do. So spawn here, and I believe this is the point where I kind of camped it out. Yeah, so here I throw my smoke grenade, and right there, so I can see right through with my thermal, and if there's anyone without cold-blooded. So basically, really paranoid watching this. What paranoid watching is, if you don't know, I think I mentioned it a couple times. Not the definition though. It's basically you're watching an area like you're very paranoid of someone's gonna flank you. So as you see, I'm really quickly like, I check here, and if I see someone, I'll stay. But if I don't, I look in that window, or I look in that direction for the door in the window. If there's no one there, I'm not going to spend all my time looking there. So I keep running back and forth, looking, paranoid watching this area. This is the main area for me. I see a lot, like 3 different red circles on my heartbeat sensor, so I'm like, okay, that's nice. And I see another one, at this point I see only one to my left, and I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna be coming through that house, so I'm really paranoid at this point. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then I think he died, or he just went away or something, so wasn't too worried. At this point, I'm like, this is kind of boring, so I'm going to go run and try to get some kills, because also at this point, the second place guy had tied me, so we're really close in this game. But continuing, just going up, Predator in the sky, got in here quickly, heard this guy, I think I even saw my heartbeat sensor, so yeah, and just killing him. So here I get stunned, and when I hate getting stunned, because I thought the guy was behind me, but what I do, because I play on PC, so I basically lift up my mouse and I basically start spamming like in one direction where I want to turn, and it's actually kind of effective, because it's better than, you know, dragging your mouse and then all that. So that's what I do. If you play on PC, a really good strategy is actually just to pick up your mouse and then start really quickly, listen to this. Can you hear this? That's me going in one direction, just going from the right side of my mouse pad to the left side. That's something I really like doing when I get stunned, and I don't know how you people do it when you get stunned, but that's what I do, and it has actually worked out. If the person that stunned you does take a while to get to you, then doing that mouse spam can actually give you enough time to turn to the direction that you think they're coming from. So that's good. And here got flashed. Thought I was going to die sooner than I did. And this guy was just basically, this guy's pretty bad. He was just standing, I think, the whole time trying to kill me. So, and then I spawned right at the enemy. Oh, there's a fly right here. Spawned right at the enemy. He killed me. Spawned again right at the enemy, and I killed him. So that was nice. Keeping an eye on my heartbeat sensor, thought the guy was coming towards me, but he did not. So here I see some people under there. One guy without cold blood, and I've noticed a lot that people are playing with cold blooded a lot more than they used to. At least in my opinion. Like, I've noticed a lot more people playing with heartbeat than they used to. So that's the final kill. Thank you very much for your request. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell your friends there are more videos to come. I am Mike from Video Gaming. Hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. Trying to keep it interesting now. And I'll see you guys in the next commentary. Goodbye.